You're watching Comedy Central at the Edinburgh Fringe. I'm Jamali Maddix. If you're a performer at the Edinburgh Fringe, you need a thick skin, especially when you start getting reviews, especially if those reviews describe you as ill at ease with your material or mildly amusing, like mine once did. Fucking mums at thefringe.com. Our next act has already been described as effortless and funny, which, for an up-and-coming stand-up with a whole career ahead of them, isn't a bad start. I give you Jamie D'Souza.
Hello. Thanks very much. My name's Jamie. It's nice to be here. It's just nice to be out of the house, to be honest, because I made the fatal error of moving back in with my parents just before lockdown. I should say the reason I moved back was because I'm in between relationships. I hope. You never know, do you? But I hope. But the thing is, right, my mum's weird, right? My mum's got really into Facebook recently, which is a nightmare because she does two types of post, right? The first one is anti-scam advice, and the second one is genuine scams, right? That's what she's been doing pretty much. But I think like everyone on Facebook's been a bit weird though lately. Like I've had loads of my friends doing this where they'll post a picture of themselves in a big social gathering, and then the caption will be like, "Don't worry, this was taken before lockdown." Like, oh, thank you for that extra bit of information. Like without it, I would have assumed that Thorpe Park had just opened for you and your mate Darren stag do. But yeah, it's like living back at home and like being recently single, it's got me thinking a lot about my first crush, right? I met her at school. Her name was Mrs Jenkins. She wasn't a teacher. I just spoke to girls really formally back in year 11. But I really fancied her. And her name was Eve Jenkins. I fancied her so much, right? I just did everything I could to impress her. Well, she was a goth. So I thought if I dress up like a goth, that might impress her. So I started wearing all black, growing my hair, putting on eyeliner. I've got to be honest, have you guys ever seen an Indian goth? It doesn't work, right? I didn't look like the Prince of Darkness. I looked like the bad guy in a Bollywood movie. Right? I know women like a bad boy, but they want someone to pick them up in a motorbike, not, oh, sorry, I'm late, my tuk-tuk's broken down. But Eve smoked as well, so I thought if I smoke, that might impress her. So because I fancied someone when I was like 16, I'm now still addicted to cigarettes, which is a terrible investment, I've got to be honest. But I know smoking's bad. I don't think I look like the typical smoker as well, but I like a cigarette as much as the next topless bloke cleaning out of a van. But I like roll-ups, they're my favourite. My favourite bit is when you lick the Rizzler. You know, it's like you're sealing an old-fashioned envelope. You know, like RSVPing St. Peter, letting him know you'll be getting there early. Do you know what I mean? I did actually ask out Eve eventually, which I was really scared about because I was quite shy at school. People used to call me the nan of the group because I was like the quiet, organised one. My mate Tom, he was a lot more confident. We used to call him the dad of the group because he slept with my mum. But I did ask out Eve, and I couldn't believe it, right? She actually said yes. Right? I was so surprised she said yes because like she was out of my league. Like she looked just like Mila Kunis in that show Family Guy. I don't know if you've seen that, but yeah, we went on a date. We went to the cinema, which is the best place to go on a first date because you can do that classic trick where you yawn and you move one seat closer to them. I don't know if you've tried that, but yeah, that was fun. But we started dating. We actually started going out for a while. Like people used to say we're in the limbo phase because we're a bit will they, won't they at the start, like the limbo phase. And I get why they said that. It's because, you know, I was bending over backwards while she was really lowering the bar for us to be together. She was just a lot more adventurous than I was. I think like she was quite into sexting. If you don't know what that is, she used to text while we were having sex. She was also, one of the things she wanted to try was role play, right? And I don't get how people do like role play in that context. Like I'm busy enough as it is. And also I can't act, right? Like I got a D in GCSE drama. Right? And I was really angry about it. But I don't want to make out that I'm a total prude, though. Like, I don't want to brag, but I'm actually a member of the Mile High Club. I don't know if it counts. It was one of those JJ the Jet planes outside Tesco's, and I was on my own, so I don't know if that counts. But I was speaking to my friend, and she was like, "But Jamie, my friend's American, right?" And she was going like, "But Jamie, you went to school in the UK. It must have been like Hogwarts. It must have been like Harry Potter." Right, I don't know if you've read the books or seen the films, right? But in Harry Potter, all the pictures on the wall, they all move around, right? They're all magical. If you had that in my school, it'd be disgusting, right? You're just getting constantly stalked by a cartoon penis and the word tits, you know what I mean? It's a disgrace. But yeah, but I'll tell you this as well. Like, so me and Eve, we did actually go out for like 3 years, but then she decided to call it a day. which is how long we were actually going out for. But like, I think the signs were there that we weren't going to last. Like, to be honest, like she was just very like me, I, self, and I never really got on with people with speech impediments. But the worst thing I did, I got her name tattooed on my leg when we were together. Right, I got the name Eve on my leg. It was so stupid, but I've been smart since we split up. I've changed it from Eve to Believe. Me, I still love you, Eve, and that's done the trick. I've got to be honest. I think I might have peaked at school. I think my peak as a human being was at primary school. That was honestly my best moment. I think like what I really loved was school discos. They were my favourite. I actually wrote a song about school discos, and this is it. Rock up to school discos 2005, got busted on the stereo, I'm feeling alive. Got girls on the left and boys on the right, no interacting with the gender on the opposite side. Got my hair gelled up and my shirt tucked in. Becky's on the other side with a sweet side fringe. She's clever and she's cool and she's 1 year older. I take a deep breath and I make my way over. I say hi to Becky when she asks my name. Every song I've ever had escapes from my brain. So I take a sip of Fanta and a bite of party ring. Ask her if she wants to be my girlfriend or something. Things are moving so fast. I peck her on the cheek, take her somewhere quiet because we've got to be discreet. I hold her by the hands and feel her knees go weak. She tries to kiss me on the lips, but I say that's too fast for me. And then the lights come on and the music stops. She says I'm the best she's ever had. I say I get that a lot. She asks if she'll see me again. I say probably not. And also you should probably get yourself checked for chicken pox. It's a little indiscretion before our adolescence. Soon we'll be in year 7 with a global recession. Right now I'm in heaven because year 6 is a legend. And it's not a sherbet lemon because we're only 11. And we'll party all night like it's 2005. Well, actually it finishes at 9, but that's totally fine because it's past their bedtime. We can do the cha-cha slide and we can kiss girls because we're not in year 5. At school the next day, walk past Becky and her mates. I go over to her and ask her on a date. She looks embarrassed. Her friends all laugh at me in the face. She tells me I dress like I'm 9 and I kiss like I'm 8. I start crying, but now my friends are laughing too. This is more embarrassing than when that year 4 did a poo. It was pretty funny. It was in the local swimming pool, and I know how he feels because that kid was also me too. Guys, that's been me. You've been great. I'll see you later. Cheers. Thank you.